Honey, there we go.
Hey, welcome to the Bob and Tam Show. We are live on the A1A in Daytona at the world famous Hog Heaven BBQ. If you haven't ate there, then you know why it's not world famous. Because it's really good food and great service. Really crowded around lunchtime. We
Yep.
got in here about 20 or 30 minutes ago, and we had to wait 10 or 15 minutes to get a table. So now we waited long enough that everybody's kind of left, and now we're sitting out here on the patio, and right behind us over here, right there, is the A1A behind her.
Sun came out. It's really nice. When we first pulled up here, it was all, well, on the West Coast, they call it marine layer, foggy. And there's Wesson Customs on.
Let's
Says,
see.
what's up? And Bull's on. He says, hey, Jamie O. Says, hi, Bob and Tam. A little windy. You can see that it's supposed to get up in the mid 80s today. And then the next couple days will be in the 90s. So we'll see how it's all going to go, because it's been very not too bad. Actually, the humidity hasn't been too awful bad. So we're doing really good. George is on. Hey, George. How you doing? Poor old George. Won't be coming down for bike week, but we'll see him in Sturgis.
There you go. And so I was just checking the sound. Not too bad. We got music playing right up here, and the wind's blowing. We got the good microphone on tonight or today.
So we're not all choppy like we were the other night.
Yeah, it was a bad microphone, bad plug. It was a last minute thing, and I didn't even bring any of the equipment with us. We just wanted to cut out. And
we forgot all about it being Sunday. So
God, you could tap on the thing.
yeah, I guess.
Can you read it?
Looks great out. Yeah, it does. It's very nice.
Let's skip somebody.
Shane's on. Hey guys, how you doing, Shane?
So weather's getting a little warmer. Of course, anytime you're down here by the ocean, it's going to be a little more windier than you are more inland. So we went out to the cabbage patch this morning and got to talk to Roger. We got a video coming up on that. If any of you are looking to rent a motorcycle, Midwest Cycles says he's still got some bikes. We got a video coming up on him real soon. He offers 24-hour service, towing, and also 24-hour repair. He's actually in the old Beach Street where the rally used to be, right there on the corner of Main Street and Beach. Yep. Big heavy Ed, great guy. Love talking to him. So we got to meet with him. Who else have we talked to? We've been down to the Rossmeyers. Everything seems, all the employees are all kind of a little worried about what's going on and stuff, but we haven't had our personal meeting yet with Shelly. We had a few words with her, and that was about it. So hopefully in the next day or two, we'll be with her. We're going to go down this afternoon and talk to Leslie at the Beaver Bar and chat with her for a little bit. We're waiting for Steve from the Iron Horse and Jay from Broken Spoke to talk to him. So we're getting things lined up. Cackleberry, all the campgrounds are really doing a lot of work right now. So they're trying to spruce everything up, get the trees trimmed. Beaver Bar yesterday, they were closed Monday and Tuesday. Their normal days are closed. They were trimming all the trees down, the bushes down, looking really sharp up there. So she's open today, and we're going to get over there this afternoon and talk to her. And what else we got going on? We were going to go out to the lane and talk to somebody, but they're way too busy to talk to us. So we don't know. We may not even make it out there this year. I don't know. Kind of pees me off when, we do this and give out free information and all that. And, 99% of the people we talk to all the time are like, really? This is free? We can't believe you guys are coming out and doing this. And we're like, yeah, we want to make sure everybody that's coming has the latest, greatest information. And so the lady wrote us an email finally the other day. I guess I got it last night, just basically saying, oh, I'm really busy. I don't have any time. But if you do show up on Saturday, come find me.
It's a little too late then.
Yeah.
We want to promote it before it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Here goes the choppers going by. It's and hurt. There you go. You see some that's the only thing I can say about Daytona more than anything else. Is you see some people that have some really great bikes that they ride them daily here. And that's what kind of makes Daytona different from everywhere else. Even Sturgis, you don't see the people that ride the bikes as a regular bike. Most of the stuff you see at a lot of these bike shows are people that they haul them in and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons I really like going to Willie's. And we haven't got with Willie yet. We're going to stop last night, took some pictures, but it was getting close to 5, and I didn't want to get him at the end of the day. I'd rather get him at the beginning of the day to get that going. So it's pretty neat. So yeah, everything seems to be going pretty good. Hopefully all you guys that have the Hawaiian Inn book, you've checked that out. And one of the things I didn't say about that I didn't know after I looked at the website, I looked at the website first. They used to have a swimming pool behind them that was probably over 100 yards long. It was like a football field. It is completely gone. It's right up to the back of the building now is the shoreline. And it's like, that's one of the reasons it's probably been condemned. Now, I had a pool in the basement, which that probably affected a lot of it too. Are they writing an essay?
From South Bay. Did you change your name? Because there was somebody from South Bay that always used to write, and I don't think it was just TM. Looking nice here in Daytona. Forecast here in SoCal for the next 5 days is gloom and doom. June gloom's coming in early, huh?
Yeah.
Cold, rain, wind, level going down to 1,000 feet.
Jeez.
Yep.
So we're glad we're not on the West Coast. And so, yeah, it's going to get hot here. Today was supposed to be start heating up. Supposed to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here are supposed to be the hottest days, and we're going to be breaking the 90s. Kind of the farther inland, like Orlando and stuff, is going to be a little warmer. Or you're on the ocean.
I know.
So the wind's blowing. You see the flag there. It's blowing in from the ocean side here.
Atlantic.
And but sky's nice and blue.
That guy's got the cutest little dog. It's a
party. If you want a purse dog.
It's a party York. He's so cute. He looks like a little teddy bear.
I didn't really pay attention to him. I seen he had a dog in his arm. That was about it. So pretty neat. We just wanted to come on a little bit. We got a great video. If you're coming down here to Daytona and you go like, I have no idea where, I don't have any reservations anywhere. I've got a trailer. I'm looking for a place to go or a place with a tent. We actually got another place that you can get tent camping too. If you want some shade, over at Cabbage Patch. He's got 5 acres there. I didn't realize it was a whole 5 acres that's behind the Cabbage Patch across the road right there. He's only $15 a night. He does have showers now. I was really impressed. He's got one of them trailers up off the ground, got showers in it. Kind of like, I don't want to say, I guess it's kind of like the Buffalo Chip, but theirs are all covered up. You can't see underneath them, but those are trailers too.
Reminded me of Adam Sandoval's campground. The extra shower house they got when you built.
Not quite the same. That was a homemade. This didn't have, I don't think they have any bad. They're just showers, and they got the odd houses. But I mean, that's not bad. If you want to be in the trees, that would be the way to go. But if I had a trailer like my big 30-footer, I wouldn't want to try to get in there.
Lots of trees.
I had trouble just getting around with my truck in there.
Yeah.
That's more motorcycle-ish if you want to be in the shade. And then you're down at that end too.
So George, we've seen there's only a few places that aren't really open. The Hawaiian Inn, with the other ones Maverick, Pirates Cove. Those are the only ones that we've seen that are totally shut down. There's a lot of construction going on, which I'm sure I don't think they were ready to open, or I don't think it had anything to do with
some of them are the same hotels from last year. They were still constructing them there. So like my thumbnail that I had on there, that's a hotel that I don't know how many years that they've been building that stupid thing. I think 3 years we've been coming down here, 4 years. They've been building that one. So there is a bunch of them along here that are under construction. Most of them, like the Hard Rock, they still got their swimming pool and everything in the back. Seems like the ones that were more, I don't know what direction you consider that.
That's south.
More south of Main Street got hit a lot worse. Now, we did go down to Flagler Beach, and I talked about that a little bit in the video, I think I did, that
on our live.
You can't really see Flagler Beach really had any damage.
That's
where the road
washed away.
I have no idea. There was a few places that were patched, but nothing that was like a whole length of the road. It was probably, 20 feet maybe. One place was probably the longest I seen that had been patched. But I mean, there was a couple other places that had been patched. They had a big bulldozer, big crane out there that looked like they might have been building up the bank in a couple places. They had some signs saying don't drive on the sand dunes, don't park here. I don't know if the signs were there or not. We've seen people coming out of the Ormond Loop. There was supposed to have been a little bit of a lip there for a while. I didn't see nothing there either. We're probably going to ride the bike. In the next couple of days, we're going to ride the Ormond Loop and to see if any of you guys want to do the ride with us. We're trying to see if that's going to be too far to ride. Do the Ormond Loop and then go out to the lighthouse at Ponce Inlet and have lunch. And we got to figure out how long that's going to take. We may not do that. We may just go to Ponce Inlet and that'd be the ride. But just because Ponce Inlet's a pretty far ride down.
Yeah, it's down.
Then you got to do about 35 when you're going down there.
Tom's on from Ireland.
Hey, hi Tom.
Yeah.
Glad you joining us today.
It's cold there too.
Ooh. It feels cold here just because of the breeze.
Yes.
I don't know what.
I need to go get my jacket.
What's the temperature say? But overall, it's been pretty. The humidity hasn't been too bad.
71.
Yeah, so 71 here on the beach. So it's probably a little bit warmer if we were more inland. But we wanted to stop down here. We want to go to Peanuts, and some reason they're closed today. Also, across the street, Cruising Cafe wasn't open today. Today is Wednesday, right? That's what I thought it was.
Yep.
And
that's good to know for the first time staying there. Yeah, all the different places that are closed.
Especially the Hawaiian Inn. It's still
my name changed due to the initials. Used to show my name as Tom Miller. Okay, yeah. I knew you when you were in South Bay, but I didn't think it was just TM. But yeah, Tom Miller. I remember now.
So it's right now the weather's perfect. We're gonna have perfect weather. They're only predicting maybe by Tuesday. Tuesday we might be in the 80s and a 10% chance of rain. But the humidity might. When we first got down here Friday and Saturday, humidity was really bad. It was hot and muggy, and inside the trailer. The first night we got up in the morning and had dew on all the appliances. Everything's metal in our trailer, so it was like it was just nasty. And because we're only using
being in Arizona,
we only got 15 amps, so we only got the fans to use. I'd have to fire the generator up to turn the AC on.
Haven't had to use it so far, so that's good.
So we're hoping Saturday we're moving to a regular campground, and we'll be there till Wednesday, Thursday.
Second.
Then we're moving back to private land, and we'll make a decision maybe today or tomorrow, which if we're going back to where we're at right now, or if we're going to go back to one of our other vendors. Let's put us over there. Some different things have happened. BMW now has a new owner that owns the BMW and the Triumph dealer in town. Nothing's changed. They did have a flood through there. We're waiting to talk to the new general manager that's there. Our normal guy that we contact there retired. He only comes back and works weekends, so we won't get to talk to him. They're redoing the floor and stuff in there because they had to work in the parking lot for 2 months. They had to work outside under a tent. So they're back in business. They got plastic right now, guys, and they're doing the drywall working and stuff. So we'll get an update on that here in the next few days. He was off today, manager, when we went in. Went to the Indian dealer. They got a new marketing guy. Our main contact guy is now a big wig. He's like a territorial manager now. Yep. For the Northeast or Northwest.
Nate, you might have seen him on our very first time we were down here in Daytona.
And so we went in there like, Nate, he's not here anymore. Well, where the heck did he go? He's up there now. Oh, he died?
No.
He's up there in the important part.
Wigs.
Yeah.
With the big wigs.
So that was kind of neat. And they've got some neat things. And they may, if we don't get our passes for the races, he said he can fix us up. So we're hoping that we'll be able to get you some of that flat track race. AC, we'll be able to have some of that. Maybe not so much live, because I don't think you can film live there unless we get our media passes. So we talked about media passes, and we're waiting to hear what you called the other day. They're like, we just got done with NASCAR. Give us a chance. And we'll give you a chance.
Well, because I said maybe it didn't go through. I said, let's just reapply and put it all in. And it said the deadline was the 17th, which was the day before.
Yeah.
So I called. There was a number.
So I don't know. We're a YouTube channel, so I don't know if they. But I mean, we don't have a lot of racing on our books. So I used Sons of Speeds, and I had Mecum Auction on there, which luckily we had. When I filled it out, Mecum Auction hadn't even started yet. So we had them on there. Funny thing is, we've never been turned down by anybody but one guy. And I could have got in there because one of the people that run the show, all I do is call her up and say, hey, it's this weekend in Vegas. I want to go to that. And she would have made it happen. But since I didn't want to push it. So all
right, King.
We're just looking to see if we get now we're not going to cover all the races. We would probably go 1 or 2 days, unless I drop her off someplace and she stays, and then I take the motorcycle or something and go and watch the races. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that. So we'll know a little bit more about that in the next few days.
There's Pied Piper. He's on now too.
A lot of people coming on.
I said his uncle and aunt's down here looking for a better hotel.
Did they go look at that?
I don't know.
It was old. It was old.
I mean, the pictures looked okay. Like I said, we didn't go inside.
Yeah. Hawaiian Inn, go check that out. HawaiianInn.com. It looks real pretty there too, but they ain't got no pool back there no more. It's out in the ocean.
It's condemned, so you don't want to go there either.
It's chained up. But you go to their website. Go to their website. You want to have some fun. If you watch that video, go on their website and look. There's nothing on there. Oh, we have a beautiful pool. We have a beautiful beach. We have all this. It ain't there anymore. Like almost was tempted to put the video on their Facebook page, but I thought, nah. Well, screw you. If you go on the
70s, that sounds nice.
Any of the booking agencies, they're booking for Friday. They're already booking $190 something for Bike Week. and they're not open. And we talked to one of the business owners down here, and they're like, it's never going to open again. To have a big high rise building done by an engineer would take years, and that place has been going down. We just had somebody, you go on to the comments, somebody stayed there in 2018 and said it was a dump back then. So don't know. Don't know anything about it. Never been there, never heard it. But we just heard so many people saying they wanted to stay there, and they kept asking me the same question. Check that one out. Check that one out. Sure enough, on Saturday, and they said they would. I don't like any place that says, "Well, we'll be open on bike week or be open on race weekend." We will open up on that Thursday. You know, that's if I'm coming down, that's a little too close. And if any of you are
too close for comfort,
any of you have ever had work done or had construction work done or worked in a construction company, nothing ever runs on time. And if it does, it's a miracle.
David Eastwood said he woke up this morning to 12 inches of snow in his driveway.
We ain't got that down here in Daytona. Come on down.
Ryder says the Lotus and several others smell like mold and mildew. Oh, did your uncle go in there?
You probably want to see if you can get something off of Main Street. It's probably everything on that side. A1A is all been flooded. Now, you also got to watch because where the bridges come over the canal, those all got flooded. Anything down there in that first dip, like BMW right there, there's a whole neighborhood there that we haven't found it yet, that it all got condemned. All the houses got flooded.
They said the houses aren't even there, just you can see the swimming pools in the back.
So we haven't found that yet. We don't know where
it's at. Everybody keeps telling us about it, but we haven't seen it.
So try to find something more inland. You might be better off. Call Rossmeyer, see if they got anything down there available. I don't know what they're charging.
Clarendon, yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple hotels across the street from the Claritin too, from Rossmeyer's there. Some people have told me there's still rooms available, but I haven't looked. Don't use Hotwire, Orbitz, or Booking. None of them.
Call the hotel directly.
That way you know you're going to get a room when you show up.
They're looking at a Best Western right around that.
That sounds
still
okay.
On the A1A.
Best Western's down that way. I seen it.
Well, there's two of them. There was one down there too.
Best Western typically are pretty good, but like I say, we still see furniture out here on the street that they're dumping out here in the street.
Beds. I guess I could only imagine. We've always got those thermopedic beds, and they just look like a gigantic sponge. I could only imagine if that got wet, it would probably never dry out. I couldn't imagine. So if somebody's on Facebook, I gotta see.
Yeah, I got Facebook right there.
Oh, okay. John Hamilton. So
there goes some more bikes.
They woke up. Oh, I guess I got the way. Sorry.
It's a little whited out too because the sun's out there, and maybe I'll show you a little bit of the A1A when we leave. I mean, there's a lot of bikes down here yet. When we talk to, who are we talking to? Oh, when we were at the Cabbage Patch, there's a lot of people that were already here for race weekend that have motorcycles, and they're just staying over. There is some trailers already down at the Cackleberry. I don't see anybody moving around, but there's some big trailers down there. I don't know if it's for something else or what it is.
Or maybe they know the people that own.
We were going to go in there today, but they're trimming trees. And they had trees laying in front of the entranceway. Should have went there yesterday. There was none there yesterday.
Wow. But $1,300 at the Best Western for 4 nights. A little pricey. There, Tom Miller changed his name. Just seeing if it shows now in the up to just the initials. Yep. Stuff up toward or the A1. Yeah.
US one.
That's probably better. I need a napkin.
You're a little wet?
Yeah. It's a little wet.
We are drooling on the table.
Oh, my tea.
It's the humidity.
Yeah. Although it doesn't feel as bad as.
Well, it's because the wind's blowing.
They're just doing it too, huh?
Yeah. Making my cup all
yes,
wet.
It worked. There you go. Me again. Good job, Tom. Robert Morgan says hello from Kentucky. There we go.
Got snow there. The only good thing about all the snow and stuff is Daytona will be super busy this next week because everybody's going to come down here. That's the biggest thing is the more snow that's on the East Coast, the more likely Daytona's going to be busy. Down. I mean, the weather right now is there's not even a cloud in the sky. It's as blue can get. It's kind of a lighter blue, not a dark blue. But yeah, well, there's a few clouds back here, but there's not rain-looking clouds. Yeah. You just don't want to go down to St. Augustine. That's just too far to ride. St. Augustine's like 40-something miles. That's just too long a ride. Ratfink lives down there.
Mohawk Mike, how you doing?
Yeah. He needs to come across that it only cost us, well, we did figure it out. It was $985 in gas we spent pulling the trailer with our special discount. We're going to put that video up real soon. Wasn't supposed to give our name out. You were supposed to use a code. So we probably, if anybody did get it, use our name. We probably didn't get nothing for it. So we're going to do, got a video. It's almost done. We need to do that today. I need to explain at the beginning what it is. And then at the end, the code and all that, how to use it. That video is ready to go. One of those crunch rockets got the wheel pushed way back in the back.
Stretched out.
Yeah. We actually got to see the Harley 750 that was that they use at their flat track racing. We got to see that today. Yeah. And so that was kind of neat today. Oh, there's a big old gal. You worry about how you look in a swimming suit. I won't show you this girl. I don't want to embarrass her. She got a lot hanging out.
They say if you got it, flaunt it.
That's right. And we've seen a lot bigger than this gal.
My trip to Minnesota tomorrow will be canceled due to the weather.
That's a good excuse to come on down to Daytona.
That's right, Rex.
Come on down to Daytona.
North Coast is about to get hit with some more serious snow. Wow.
There you go. I know St. Louis and stuff look like we only got antenna news, wow. So we don't get to see a lot. But
he's Hair Farmers in Sioux Falls, I believe, and says that they've got blizzard conditions.
I seen on one of my Facebook pages, Department of Transportation closed all their offices down. You couldn't get your driver's license or anything right now. I seen that this morning or yesterday. But Sturgis and stuff. Normally, people always said when we got all the snow last time, they're like, is that normal? And I went back and looked. The average snow during the winter is about 6 inches of snow. And we talked to Rod. He's like, this is unreal. He won't be down here till, what he said, the 8th or the 9th he's coming in. The 9th. Got a couple more bikes. Somebody said, no, that's not on Main Street. But they said, this is, because I was talking about loud exhaust and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, I guess the guy we're staying with now, somebody's got no mufflers on their car. They got one of those Chryslers. I don't know, whatever that one is. I can't think what it is now. That has no pipes on it. I said, don't they get on them? They said, out here, they don't care about noise. As long as you're driving. Now, if you're on Main Street, don't be doing something stupid. Or in front of the cops, revving up your bike. You're asking for trouble. We're not going to get to talk to the sheriff. He's out of town for the next 2 freaking weeks. Can you believe the sheriff?
Right before bike week is...
You're going out of town? I don't get what's going on there. And we really wanted to talk to him. We heard some really great things about him, Chitwood. So we're still working on Chief Ormond Beach, which was weird this year because last year he personally called us and talked to us. Right, this year we haven't got a hold of him. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we'll stop by the office, see if we can pin him down. But last year he had his chief that was in charge of the traffic. And he came and talked to us and stuff. So maybe he hasn't got everything together yet, so he doesn't want to say. But we're coming down to the countdown now. We like to try to get most of our interviews before this. So we've only got a few right now already done that I haven't put up yet.
Megan says there's an inch of ice on the roads and spots in the Midwest. Here's Scott Owen. He says, hey, nice to see you. Deb the Red's on. She says, King, happy Wednesday, Bob and Tam. There you go.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yep.
Demons and George is supposed to be open. We were going to sit on Main Street and give you shots of Main Street.
Actually,
but
Bucky's. Oh, Bucky's here in Daytona.
Oh, we actually have a video. We actually met. Bucky came in and met us. So we got an interview with Bucky. Yeah, we got an interview with Mr. Bucky. We asked about the car, but he just didn't have nothing to say.
No.
I said, what's going on with this credit card you got?
Joseph Smith's on. He says, hi. Daytona's nice. Yes, it is. Getting out of I got such a glare on this. I can't see that. Getting out of the cold.
A couple more motorcycles.
T-shirts.
Two gals coming up. I think that's two gals. Maybe it's a guy and a girl. Yeah, it's a guy. First one's a guy. Oh, if you're thinking about getting rid of your catalytic converter on your bike, or you're thinking about buying like a new M8 or something like that, you need to buy that pipe as soon as possible. We have heard that the EPA has come down on Vance and Hines. All these different companies that sell exhaust pipes have been banned now on making any new ones. They all have to have catalytic converters in them now. So if you've got a bike and you don't know what you're gonna do with it, it's still under warranty. If you want to have intentions of ever putting a straight pipe and getting rid of that converter, you need to buy the pipe now before it's too late. Just heads up. Right now, the manufacturer or the installers can still install them, no problems. We were J&P, and that's what he did. He bought a whole truckload. He's down to, I think he had about 10 or 15 more M8s, and then that's it. He can't get any more. So just a heads up, if you want to get rid of that catalytic converter on your bike, start thinking about getting that pipe this time.
They're saying it sure could use some good old food from Uncle Louie's today. That's what Dinah Fender says.
He probably closed.
He's from Chicago. Yeah.
Uncle Louie, whenever it really gets a lot of snow, I didn't see him on this morning, but a lot of times he'll say, sorry, we're closed. Which is, you can't get around. You probably can't get his help.
Air Farmer says 8 to 14 inches are expected out there in South Dakota.
Come on. For once, we are actually in the ideal place to be with all the bad weather.
Yeah. Even back home, they said if they're supposed to get rain and cold and
Arizona.
wind, and so yeah,
we're kind of in between our two homes, Arizona and Sturgis, and either one's got perfect weather. Right now, you couldn't ask for any better. Last night cooled down, left the windows open in the trailer all night. It was very nice.
Yeah. I gotta get on here. I cannot see that at all.
And watching you get on there, you're gonna.
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna get. It's gonna want to log you in. I just gotta look at it. It says.
Yeah, but from where I'm at,
I can't read what. Oh, that must be in. It's in a foreign language.
Oh.
We don't have we don't have a thing that will tell me what it is in English. But we do appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks from Poland.
Oh, she lives Scott lives right off the LPGA. We were just up there the other day because we got gas. Sam's is the cheapest gas. I'm saving $1 a gallon.
$1 a gallon cheaper
than anywhere in town for diesel at Sam's. I didn't tell you that. Don't go there and buy gas. No. They actually lowered 10 cents in here. Yeah. I keep topping the truck off because right now we should be riding a motorcycle, but I brought the drone because we're going to go out and see the burning bike, film it. And he's like, I don't have it. It's being built somewhere else and they're bringing it over there. I don't know. So we're waiting on that. So I brought the truck because I thought we were going to take the drone out. Which restaurant are you at? We are at Hog Heaven, right? One block, not even a block off of Main Street. We're not even I guess it's the end of the block.
Yeah.
It's a small block.
That's auditorium.
We were parked right behind at Peanuts. We were going to go to Peanuts and George's. And then so we came through the alley. She goes, look and see if Hog Heaven's open. Or if we got through the back parking lot. And it was, and we found a spot. A little hard to get the truck in there, but we got in there. Had great barbecue today. We had did the platter, $16.95. Came with chicken, a quarter of chicken, shredded pork. You got a couple sides. So I got the fries, and she got the green beans. I got a little piece of bread, toast, Texas toast, like barbecue garlic, whatever it is. And that was enough for us. Had a great waitress. She'd been working here for over 40 years. I didn't realize the same people that owned Dirty Harry's owns this.
Yeah.
Did own it. They sold all that.
So remember when we told you that all that stuff on Main Street was selling and Hog Heaven sold too? That's why.
So it looks
they sold,
like,
I think, all their properties.
So what I got from her is that there's somebody new is buying the restaurant here and going to be taking it over. So I don't think they're going to change anything. Like I said, lunchtime here, it was packed. There was people out here waiting, about 15, 20 people waiting to get in. So this is great. We've been here several times. We didn't realize she owned Dirty Harry's too. Didn't know it was the same lady. Now we know, which now she don't own it no more. So
Megan says some tuners aren't able to be tuned with the converters.
You're right. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to get a header pipe without a converter, you need to buy it now. Now. Go on J&P, go on wherever you're buying, Dennis, Kirk, wherever you buy your parts at, get it now. Because there's not going to be, it stopped in Sturgis. I heard a little bit about it, but I kind of blew it off when I heard something about it. Because all this crap. Because it is, you can make your bike run better, put out less pollution if you have it tuned properly. Common sense, and I have proof of that. But you can't fight the EPA. You can't fight the EPA. Converters don't really even really even work half the time. That's a whole nother story. We're not going to get into converter crap.
Scott says that lives off the LPGA. He says he gets his gas at Buc-ee's. But if you have a Sam's card, go across the street. It's $1 cheaper.
I don't know about the unleaded though. Regular.
No,
unleaded.
he says it's diesel. I get my diesel.
We paid $3.55 last night to top the truck off at Sam's. If you need gas before you leave, let me know. We'll get gas same time. I'll let you use my card if you ain't got a Sam's card.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. That's a lot of mumbo jumbo to me.
But
Running the 50 state legal, EPA approved and CARB approved, SNS, one exhaust.
Well, here's what it is.
14.
It is now California is now making all the regulations for the United States. So it's California is the one that's causing this problem. Why? I don't know. It's like in California, you can't run a bike without a converter in it. You can't run a regular muffler. If they put a stick in the back and see that you got a straight pipe, they're gonna take your bike. They're gonna impound it. So it's crazy in California. In most states like here, you're in Florida and you don't have a header pipe on it, nobody knows. You know, they don't really inspect nowhere in the United States that I know of, they inspect motorcycles. Another one. Lots of loud bikes here. Lots of loud bikes. Here comes the trike. Bunch of good show. They've got a Cabbage Patch is going to have a 3-wheel bike show. So it was kind of neat. There's somebody with convertible, a lot of convertibles running around. You can tell they're rental cars though. Rental.
George says the new 131s aren't legal in California.
Wouldn't surprise me. Well, see, most of the stuff like that, you got to have a tuner on it. So there goes an Indian. That's a pretty new Indian. And
purple bike.
The Harley. And so yeah, it's pretty exciting here in
Crawford's on. Hey, Terry.
Daytona. So we want to come on a little while. We got a great video coming on tonight. So if you don't have a place to camp, you're looking for a place to put a trailer or a tent in a great location, we're going to show you all about it. Doesn't come with any utilities. You can bring your generator. And we found out today for only $30 you can get pumped out. That's about the best price I've heard anywhere. Anywhere in the United States, pump out $30.
Most of them are 60 and up.
Yep.
At least 60.
And so it's not a bad deal. We might try it one time and stay down there.
I was going to tell, hey, Scott, let me find it. So Scott Owens, if you're here in town and you're local, contact us or email us and we'll switch numbers and maybe we can meet up with you and get together. So since you're local here, trying to get a hold of Daytona Dave, and we're going to meet up with them. Vance and Hines will lose a lot of sales.
But what are you going to do? If everybody's got, going to have to go that way. What we're hearing in the industry is that they're coming out with a breathable catalytic converter. I don't know what a breathable air, something that I think is going to be less restricting inside. That's what I'm assuming. As long as they can say it's a converter, catalytic converter. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Daytona Solo, very much appreciate the two of your info. You helped me out at my solo trip to start this as well. You're welcome, Davis.
And we try to give you good information, and we got a lot of stuff lined up for this rally to be showing you a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. Everything from we may be getting down to the flat track, maybe showing some of that racing. We're definitely doing the Sons of Speeds. That's old school. Everybody always asks that. Why don't you guys show old school racing? If you guys aren't down there on Saturday, the first Saturday, watching the Sons of Speed, then you don't know nothing about old school racing. That is it. And it's the old school guys racing that stuff. Billy Lane's now in charge of all that.
Bartels is a great dealership.
Yeah, we've been to Bartels. We actually rented some motorcycles back there and back in the day.
Tom says he doesn't have the race only, no catalyst. An S&S 2-in-1 Sidewinder in the new box. Bought it, a 2023 Road Glide ST last week. No markup, Bartels, Marina Del Rey. For now, all I did was slip on mufflers for the 23.
And a lot of them, they're going to make it impossible for you really to do a whole lot. Harley's about the only one that anybody does stuff to. And people always say that. Somebody the other day said, I want to buy a new M8. Do I have to do this stuff? No, you don't. It's just like any other bike. I bought a Honda, never did nothing to the bike. Rode it, changed the oil, did a tune-up on it. Other than that, never really did anything to the bike. But for some reason, Harleys are kind of like that old Chevy you had or that old Plymouth that you want to soup it all up and do all that. And plus, there's all this aftermarket parts. Well, it may get to a point where you just aren't going to be able to do all that. It's whatever's still left. Now, you may be able to do, when we used to work on cars, you used to be able to take, especially on the old Fords, you could go in there with a pry bar and you could bang out that honeycomb, beat it all out, and it looked like the converter was still on there. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know how. I think pretty sure that the motorcycle converters are the honeycomb style, not like GM. GM and used to put in the one where it was more of a pellet style. You couldn't really empty those out. You could, but it was a pain in the butt.
Jared Crawford said he might be coming down. Don't know for sure, but he's got reservations at Bahama House for the 7th and the 9th.
Yeah, because somebody wanted us to go by one.
Oh, yeah.
And check out that they're doing a bed and breakfast at or it's an Airbnb, but it almost sounds like it's a hotel. But I'll have to go by and see what it looks like. Somebody emailed me.
Patrick Finley, Feely. I don't know. Hello from Kansas City. You're probably a happy camper because the Chiefs just won. What was your contact information again? There you go, Scott. And Scott also said Daytona RV campground over by the flea market, so that must be the one on the other side. They only charge $20 to stop, but do they do it themselves only for their campers? That's probably what they do.
I don't know.
Because $30 or what did it do? 30 isn't a bad deal. 20 is even better, but
most of the time you're paying. Heck, at the Buffalo Chip, I paid ahead, and I think I paid $40 or $50 to pay ahead for the oil. Maybe it was $40, but I paid ahead for the dumps there. So most time we've been places where they've charged $70. Somebody said down at the racetrack they normally charge around 60 inside the track.
So there's Efrain Garcia. It says hello to both. 42 degrees in Brooklyn, New York.
Here goes another Indian.
Be in Daytona next week, God willing. In addition, information on Daytona 200. We're trying to get in.
We'll know a little bit more about that in the next few days, hopefully.
Yeah, they said by the end of this week, they said they were getting the stuff
There
out.
is a lot of 21 and under here. A lot, spring break's coming, and we already see a crap load of kids running around. So being alert for all that, and especially at night.
Hello, did I miss Ryder X? Oh, there it is. He says, used to like staying at the Daytona Beach Resort and Conference Center. They changed their names, and I think they're privately owned rooms and condos now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has done that because it's what they want to do is if you own the condo here, they want you to go ahead and you can rebook it and things like that and sell it or rent it out or whatever. We're right across the street from the Hilton's right here. But yeah, I would say most of the hotels along here have had some kind of water on their first floors.
Oh, I guess you can go there and they'll let you dump for $20.
Oh, that's not bad then.
Yeah. We paid $10 at the Loves.
Yeah.
Because we had to dump before we got here because we kind of boondocked along the way. So added the HD fan air cooler, dealer flash, the ECM. Impressed with the 2023 Road Glide ST 117 performance, even stock handling, of course. Already upgraded audio and Sirius XM. There you go.
Now we found that out today too. The other day I was talking that we got the Rockford on ours, and we got it through Rockford. The stuff that you buy from Harley Davidson, it's made by Rockford, but it's not the same quality as the Rockford that you might buy at a show. And so, just FYI, if you're buying, not bad mouthing a dealer, but you may not be getting the same quality that you would buy if you were buying regular Rockford from.
So they have a certain package that they give just the
Harley speakers made by Rockford.
So it's not the same quality though.
So we've been told that. So just FYI, you might want to make sure. It's hard with stereos like mine now. I'm really happy with my Rockford because it's loud enough. We can hear it when we're riding. There's no bass hardly at all. None. But when you're doing 90 miles an hour, you can still hear the songs easily.
James Donnelly, we watched you and met you guys in Daytona a few years ago. You guys ride or just travel? Jay and Julie.
Both.
Hey, Jay.
So we don't ride the rallies anymore because somebody is...
Aylin.
She has all kinds of issues. She's fell a few times. She got hit on her motorcycle. And so she can't sit too long. She can't stand too long. You watch her here moving around. She can't sit too long. She can't stand too long. She can't walk too long. Always, she's either got to be sitting, standing. She moves around a lot. So, like, if we do a lot of walking, like we did the other day, she moaned and groaned all night. So, what we normally do is, once the rally starts, we're on the bike the whole time because you can't park anywhere without having almost impossible to bring a vehicle to a rally.
There's Daytona Dave. He says, nice and warm down here. It is getting a little better.
So if you want to go to Daytona Dave, if you want to go this Sunday to the Beaver Bar and eat breakfast, we're okay with that. I just wanted to say that when we were doing the regular meetup, was going to be on the Sunday, the first Sunday of the rally, which is the 5th. So either way, if you want to do this Sunday and do breakfast, just let us know. We can do that.
A couple places we're going to be. They want to know if we're going to have any meet and greets.
Yes. We've already got, so here's the way it's going to be.
It'll be on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we're going to post all this. If you get here early, let us know. But typically right now, Friday is kind of a wishy-washy day. We're not quite sure where we're going to be for sure. Sons of Speed does their practice day. We'd like to get over there enough to where we know who everybody is. So we know when we come and introduce people, this is a great, we know some of the people already, but a lot of them we don't know who they are. So we want to get all that done on Friday, whenever that is. We got to call and see what the time is. Saturday, we are going to be at the Sons of Speeds. It starts, gates open 11 and 12. Unless you get a VIP, you can't really see us. We're going to be in the pits area the whole time. So that's Saturday. Saturday afternoon, if all goes well, we get done with the races. We were looking to go to Delane for a few hours because it closes at 6. The stupidest thing I've ever heard. 6 o'clock. They roll the streets up.
Well, maybe because it's so far out and people are staying over here. They don't want them to have to drive in the
There's
dark.
people driving all the way over to Tampa to go to the Brooks Barracuda during this. So what's the difference? So I don't know what the problem is. Maybe the streets roll up and you're like, we're going to go over there and meet people. That's the point. So then Sunday morning, the 5th, we're doing a meet and greet. We're going to do breakfast at the Beaver Bar on the US 1. So we'll have a video coming up about that, showing you where that's at and where we'll be. We're planning on, if you want to eat breakfast with us, you need to get there. Well, we're going to nail this down. Starts at 8. We're figuring 7:45. Should be early. Try to get tables to get our breakfast and all to kind of sit together. So that's on Monday. Tuesday, we're planning on doing the Bells ride. That you have to buy those tickets online ahead of time.
In advance.
They're like $25, I think they are per person, and it's leaving from the racetrack, from the Harley booth. You could be a guy, girls. It's a women's ride, but guys ride. I'm riding.
It's a ride to support women.
Yeah. All the money goes to the women's thing. Same one they do in Sturgis. They're doing it here. There's going to be some famous people there. Clockwork. Laura Clockworks is building the custom bike for Sturgis. She's going to be leading it off. A whole bunch of great women are going to be there.
Savannah Rose,
so if you like women, you want to ride with women, if you are a woman, you're just a guy that wants to ride a bike. Any of those categories, you can fit in that. So we're going to do that ride with them. Wednesday, we're looking to do a ride with all of you. We're looking to do, this is tentatively, we got to do the ride and see how long it's going to take us. Go down to the Ormond Loop, do the loop, come back down, A1A, all the way down to Ponce Inlet, the lighthouse, right across the street. There's a great little bar restaurant. Plan on doing lunch there. So, yeah. So that's on Wednesday. Monday afternoon, we're doing a meet and greet at Zero. From what?
Zero 3D.
Yeah. From noon to 2. Zero. Monday at Destination Daytona.
After the bike builders breakfast.
We're going to do another meet and greet, but we don't have a day yet. And that's also going to be at Destination Daytona. So that'll be another vendor booth. So those are 2 meet and greets there. Plus, we're going to eat breakfast.
And the ride.
Yeah, and the ride. So there's ways you can meet us.
And ride.
Thursday, you want to see us, Willie's Tropical Chopper Show.
You can come.
#1 bike show in the world. We'll be there most of the day. Friday, we're thinking Friday. She don't remember. I think it's midget wrestling. It's either Friday or Saturday at the Doghouse. A lot of fun. We may go Friday night is the bike burning, and they're doing the bikini contest out there. We may go do that.
Miss Burning Bike.
Yeah. So maybe doing that on Saturday, and then Sunday we're leaving. So that's kind of the rundown. We will have a couple more meet and greets, and we'll announce that once we get the vendor set up. We were thinking about doing one with the Badgers, but they're going to go over with the Iron Horse. I just don't know if we're going to have time to do that on the day they're doing it. We may not. Don't know. I don't know where the Monkey Man, where he's doing his at again this year. Oh, he's doing a couple at the booths too.
I think that last Friday is Burning Bite.
Yes, the last Friday is Burning
Bite. And that's out in around DeLand. It's called Volusia County Fairgrounds.
And we'll show you all that when we go out there. We're going to go out there Monday and talk to him. So in the next couple of days, you'll see the video. Start watching our videos now. And we do have a couple more dealers. I have a video. I got two videos that really don't pertain to the rally. One is Cowboys. We toured that. We wanted to go through there because that's the same gentleman that now owns Destination Daytona. We wanted to know what the employees thought about what was going on. So we feel really good about that. But
Betty Mark says, hi from cold and icy Iowa. I said, I know, I shouldn't probably be complaining that I'm freezing and it's like 70-something degrees. But it's breezy here. How about that?
Breezy,
you can see my hair going crazy. Sure. How long have you been going to Daytona? Oh, how long are we going to be in Daytona?
Be here till Sunday. Then we go to Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
Whatever. Kissimmee right here. We're going to be there for about a week. Then we go over to Orlando. We're there for about a week. Then we go down to...
April 1st, we'll be in Port Charlotte.
Be down there for a week.
10 days.
Then we come back to Orlando. Then we go to Leesburg.
Then we go to Panama City. And then we go to Myrtle Beach.
That's right. That's all.
I don't know when you're going to...
That gets us to about the middle of May.
I don't know when you're going to go to North Carolina.
Probably not going to happen.
That's why we left Charlie at home.
I know.
We're supposed to go to Keys, too.
Yeah, we haven't got a hold of him yet. We won't get out until the show starts. We don't have his phone number.
I guess not.
So we'll talk to him, and we might be able to do that when one of these places we're staying. We'll go. And we're down in Leesburg. We can sneak over there for a couple of days. Get Keys, ride the bike down.
Oh, Michael from upstate New York, awaiting the storm. I know. I heard you guys are going to get hit again. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. You want one more piece?
Oh yeah.
Sure, that'd be great. Thank you very much.
You brought me more sugar.
Yeah. Did you hear a review? We did a really good review.
Maybe that's why she came back out.
No, that was mine. Okay. Yeah, you took ours already.
I'm sure if I did or not.
Well, I'm trying to keep track of everything, so I'm putting that.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out our expenses this time.
Perfect.
Thank you. Oh, she brought you some more sugar. How about
Great
that?
waitress.
She is. She's awesome.
Really glad I gave her a good comment. Even put her name on it.
I found me some good sugar. I can use this kind of sugar so I can drink some tea again.
She'll be complaining later about her stomach, though.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. She's like our dog. Got a sensitive stomach.
Yeah. I know. Poor Charlie didn't do very good yesterday. The in-laws that are watching him, they said,
well, you can't. We've noticed that if you have a dog that's a purebred, seems like they get a lot. They have more issues than dogs that you just buy a mutt. And we found that out. First dog we had wasn't a purebred. It was a black lab we got. Who knows what happened to him? He got abused before we got him. And but he was a great dog. Didn't really have anything go wrong with him. Yeah, he never really had any. He never got the.
Oh, he had to have his teeth pulled out because somebody.
They suspected it looked like somebody took a hammer to his teeth. And
hammer and chisel. We had him. He was not quite a year old when we got him.
Well, I didn't know how old he was.
And he lived to almost 16. So.
Yeah, his hips just went bad because he's a lab.
Well, and when he sneezed and fell over, I thought
that's time.
It's time.
And he loved cottage cheese. He could eat anything though.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't puke. I don't think that dog ever puked.
That's
when he had bones. I think he threw up. Oh, dogs should not eat bones.
No.
Don't feed rawhide either. We found that out. Yeah. Rawhide. A lot of times they'll swallow the big pieces and then they get stuck in their stomach and then you got to cut their stomach open and get the rawhide out. Okay, great place.
We're right on the A1A, just a block north of Main Street. We're on Atrium.
Now, this barbecue is not as good as the Shed, but it's pretty doggone close.
It's good.
There. How much do we leave on our plate?
Nothing.
Look, she might go in and get another round of it. Want more barbecue?
Oh, yeah, I'd take another round. Don't want to pay for it, but I would take another
round.
It
wasn't bad. We got pork and chicken. It was a quarter of a chicken and the pork, and it was pretty good. Enough for a sandwich if they don't know bread. You got a piece of Texas toast with it, and you got two sides, and it was $16.95. That was cheap. We ended up splitting that, and so yeah, it was. Now, if you're really hungry, she probably could have ate it all. I'm full.
Well, you had the toast too.
Got the
so-
toast and the fries. She had the green beans and
And
the
the meat.
and the meat.
So Terry, yes, we did do Lake of the Ozarks 2 years ago. Don't know if we're going to get to it this year, but we might be at Mike's Blues and Barbecue if you're close to that.
Yeah, Mike's Blues and Barbecue have been calling us. It's kind of nice that we have people that actually say, "Hey, we'd like to have you come to our rally." So yeah, that's kind of neat. What's going on?
Somebody texted and I didn't know the name. Shan. I know that name now. I got it. I don't know what. FYI, Wednesday, March 8th is the official National Hog Ride at 9 a.m. from Daytona Speedway to the Kennedy Space Center.
That's on Wednesday?
I think, yeah, Wednesday the 8th. What are we doing Wednesday?
We do our own ride.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know.
Hunk of meat.
Only thing I don't like about big rides.
How long are we going to be here? I think Scott's going to come down.
I don't know. You're the one that said you didn't want to go very long.
I know, and we've almost been on an hour. He said, you want to do a live? And I said, as long as we just do like 30 minutes, and that's it. I don't want to do 2 hours. Well, it's just, we got 72 people on. I figured you'd freak out. If he's got people
We're actually doing
here,
better doing lives in the afternoon than we are doing lives at night.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I know one time some of you, well, we're going to come on Monday, but what happened to Monday? Monday was something happened. We ended up not going live. I forget what it was. We were thinking about it because I know some people were off Monday for the holiday, and skinless man there.
Yeah.
Shirtless man.
Did it beat a burger, Bob? No, the barbecue. Barbecue always trumps anything.
Yeah, we're
in our book.
When we used to live in the Midwest, I used to barbecue about every night. She liked
rain, snow.
We always had our Weber grill
out on the little deck out front.
With
it's going to be 85
charcoal.
here in Virginia tomorrow. That's good. Keeping that snow away from you. Hi, Fender Kitten says can't keep up with y'all lives because they're just unscheduled. They just
well, we're going to do a Sunday, so definitely put on your calendar Sunday. But we're going to do it earlier in the day because it's later here. And if we start at 7, we're doing it till 9, and it's just
too late for us.
Yeah, we're just not used to staying up late yet. Because with that, and I'm going back and I'm a little bit ahead of videos now.
We're going to do Sturgis.
I've got 2 done ahead. Well, Sturgis is going to be different. Once the rally starts in Sturgis, I think it's going to run a lot smoother. It's Friday at night. We're going to get the highlight video of what's going to happen tomorrow, and then we're going to do a live every night. So I think it's going to be a lot easier. One, because the lives will be on. Now we're going to film a lot of stuff during Sturgis, but you're not going to see it till after the event. But we're going to do a nightly live. Every night will be a live.
We're staying in Port Orange right now.
Yep.
ON 33333.
Yep, we're on private property.
Hit that like button. Ryder X says, "Yep, hit the like button." Barbecue yummy. Palmoto says. Robert says hello from balmy 4 degrees in North Ontario. Fur. Fender Kitten said it's only 7 there. Come on down. We're going to try to keep this weather up for you guys. No rain, not a cloud in the sky, not too humid.
Well, the humidity is not bad if you're on a bike. If you're staying in a tent, it kind of sucks because you got the humidity. But right now, it's been getting nice at night. It's in the 60s. So it cools down a little bit at night. So it's been pretty good. We've been out all day. Time we get back, we open all the windows in the trailer, turn the fan on, and it cools down enough. Like I say, the first night we were there was probably the most miserable night. I mean, we still were able to sleep.
Yeah. But it was just yucky when we got up. It was just everything was wet.
We even closed all the windows and everything that night. Yeah. So, yeah. So
I think that's why everything out here, you see all the green on the side of the buildings and everything, because everything down here is always wet. I'm used to being in Arizona where I can put a towel up in 10 minutes, it's dry. I take our clothes. I don't really dry many of our clothes. I hang them up in the garage, and an hour later I can hang them up. They're dry. I don't have to put them in the dryer. So another Owen. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know if you switched to Facebook or something, if that was the same you or not. How about that? Richard George says, what dates are you guys going to be at the racetrack in Destination Daytona? I want the opportunity to meet the 2 of you.
Well, Destination Daytona, we're definitely going to be there Monday afternoon from noon to 2. We are going to be
03D.
Yeah, that's during the rally. That'd be the 6th. So I don't know if you're looking now or not. We've been bouncing down there. We didn't go yesterday, but we were there the day before. We kind of filmed stuff down there. Just wanted to kind of see what was going on, what it looked like. Shelly was busy. She's seen us and waved and said a few words to us.
Yeah, she said, I can't do anything today. And we're like, no, that's okay. I've already sent an email to her assistant, and I need to call her again too and just say,
We're waiting. But we just don't want to wait till the end because it's going to get a lot busier. As the rally gets going, everybody's busier than heck. But
Dan Biker says Murfreesboro is the barbecue capital of Illinois, officially.
Murfreesboro. What's in Murfreesboro that's barbecue?
I don't know.
We're originally from Belleville.
You know, that's the one that we're going to see him when we go to St. Louis.
Mm.
He lives in Carbondale.
My grandma used to live in Campbell Hill. That's where my mom was born down.
Yeah. That's the Arizona Bike Week rally. I think it's in April. Never been, but want to go. It was close to us here in California. The one in Scottsdale.
I'm not a big Arizona bike fan. We've been to the rally a couple of times. One, they charge you to see the vendors. Cave Creek is super cool, but it's very small. Not a whole lot going on. There's a couple of great bars there. They have some vendors there. The dealers, so on the dealers. If you just want a nice ride to get out, yes. Now, there's another rally that's coming up after that, which is the Bullhead River Run. That took over the Laughlin River Run.
That's the last week of April.
Yeah, that's getting better and better. Depending on what we do next year, if we get a sponsor, we'll be back down here next year. If not, we're probably not coming back to Florida for rallies, just for the fact it's just too expensive. It's not for traveling this far. Now, we'll see. This year is just started. We haven't even made enough yet to pay for the gas to get here yet. Luckily, we have people that are putting this up on their property, so we're saving the money there. But we just spent another, what did we pay for gas last time?
$3.53.
No, how many gallons did I buy? How much was the total bill?
$12.
$12.
No, 12 gallons. So whatever.
It's $4 times $12. So that's what we already bought just for running around here. We've already drove about 300 miles just trying to get things lined up.
George isn't going to be here till the 8th. So that's after we're doing all that stuff. I don't know. We don't have anything set up yet. So after that,
we will be having some stuff done because
send me your information, George. Go to the email, send us your information, your contact
tell us when you're going to be here,
and then we'll kind of try to show you where we're going to be because we don't really know, I guess.
Yeah, because when it comes to Friday and Saturday at the end of the week, we don't know.
We will be at the Doghouse on that Friday, which will be the 10th for midget wrestling. We know we'll probably be there for sure. So send us your information through email.
And anybody can do that.
Yeah.
If you're coming down here, email us. We can exchange phone numbers. We do have a phone, which is the one that's on here now. You have to text it. We don't normally answer the phone calls on it. It's our Bob and Tam phone. And so we can talk back and forth. So once you text us, then we can call you back and say, okay, yeah, here we are. Like right now, we're just running around aimlessly. We were supposed to go out today and see the burning bike. We talked to the guy earlier this week. He's like, yeah, this week will work great. Well, then she called this morning because we were going to, we had the Cabbage Patch already set up to talk to him. And I said, well, we'll go out there. We'll be there before noon. Let him know. He's like, whoa. I don't even have the bike here. I don't know. It didn't make any sense because he built the bike there last year. Unless that's what they do. They build the bike someplace else. Then they disassemble it. They bring it over here. Then they build it again and they put it in the front. Then they tear it all down and they take it in the back. And that's a lot of tearing down.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I got the drone. Just to post on the website. I know. I'll have to do that.
And so we're going to do that. We're going to put it on our Facebook page.
The website.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the website and see where I can put it at. She was supposed to be working on the radio.
I know.
And she hasn't been doing anything with it. So it's kind of basically it's there, but it's still kind of a mess.
Doghouse. The Doghouse is Port on Orange. Nova and Port Orange. South.
We'll have a video on that soon too. Maybe we'll go down there this afternoon and see them. And there's another bar over there. Oh, the First Turn. Another great bar that's completely redone, which we're going to get a video on them, is North Turn. That pretty much got flooded and everything, and they're totally redone. It's open. It's really neat inside. It smells nice and clean.
It's just totally different than what used to be. They only have everything out there where the bar is now. They don't have any seating inside anymore.
Yeah.
So, it looked different. I mean, it's very pretty. They really did a nice job fixing it up. So.
And getting opened after the storm.
Fender Kitten said they stayed at the Hilton, which is I think
Right
is
there.
right there.
That's right. Right across the street.
Yep.
You just stroll right across. Can't get any closer than that.
Nope.
I don't think there's even nope. There's not even another hotel closer to Main Street than the Hilton. But there ain't nothing across the street. It's a parking lot. And on this side, there's nothing. That's what's funny. There really isn't very many. There's some small hotels, motels along on this side of the street, Main Street side. But on the ocean side, almost everything's hotels. Everybody wants to see view. City view.
CD view.
Oh, we might get chased off. We're gaining people in here. And so yeah, it's
On an hour. Ding 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 ding.
is the other guy coming down?
I don't think so. Scott, are you coming down right now?
We might go on the Main Street.
Maybe meet up with you before you leave the area. Before we leave Daytona or before we leave
Port Orange.
Yeah.
We're actually in Port Orange for another week.
I think he was gonna come right here, right now.
So we'll be downtown for a while. We're gonna go down Main Street and take some pictures and stuff. If you text us, if you emailed us, we'll send you. It's on this phone, so you can't see it.
Right.
And we'll send you the phone number, and then you can call us when you get down here. And we'll be down here at least another hour or so after we get off. So I just have to move the truck, so I'm in their parking lot right now. Move over across the street, probably. See if we can park up there on the freebie spots up that way. The people always say that. Is there a place to park cars? There is, but they do charge down here. Parking garages, all this. It's usually about $10 a day to park. They even charge for motorcycles on some of the side streets. The city gets greedy. I think it's $7 or something for that. You can park on Main Street if you get here early enough or catch somebody pulling out. But you've only paid once. Out of all the time we've come down to Main Street here, we've only paid once to park with the bike. What are you looking at now?
I don't know. Scott said that he had sent us an email, but I don't see it.
Well, maybe you just don't have good signal yet. That's why you haven't got it yet. And this phone's got better. Verizon's working better down here.
All right, guys, I'm out. Have to go to work. Pay some expenses for the Best Western. Say, hope you get your money back from the Lotus. So.
Well, first you got to get a place first.
No, he did. He said we're staying at the Best Western now. Because I don't know which one. There's a Best Western down there by the Lotus, and then
well, tell us which Best Western it is, and then we'll go see which one is. The one down here is really nice looking on the outside.
Okay, Scott. Down here on Main Street.
Because we have rewards for Best Western.
Yeah, we do.
The Best Western.
Enjoying the live chat. Can't wait to run into you folks at the rally. At this rally, are you coming down here, Robert? Enjoy the rest of your day. You too. Scott, I don't know. Should I tell him to email us again? Because I didn't get it. I don't know. I didn't.
Talking into things.
All right. So on my phone, I didn't see where you emailed us. So we'll have to see. Finn's is in Flagler, a popular place to hang out, outdoor upstairs deck for a live. Don't know about the connectivity. I know. That's the one thing we got to look at. There's one in Orange.
George. Is that his name,
No.
George?
That's another one that said he was going to ride us. His name's Scott Owens. Yeah, so Scott, I must not have got yours. So email us again, Scott. For some reason, it didn't go through. It's contact us at bobandtams.com. The other guy, Richard George, he's the one who's only going to be here the 8th. He wanted to know where we were going to be. So
I just send the number just so he just has our number.
All right.
And we'll see the rest. So that one came through, but the other one didn't.
It's called Western.
Hit our email up again.
I did.
So make sure you got the right one. It's contact us at. You have to put the whole thing up there. That whole thing is our email. I know it's kind of confusing. We may end up adding another one like Bob or Tam.
Well, that's what Ryder X said we could do. Just we could do that, and then we could do a Bob at bobandtams.com and a Tam at bobandtams.com.
One more email to look at.
I know.
I'm still looking at the old emails. We have Yahoo ones too, and people still contact us because that's what we originally used. Let me make sure that he didn't send it to one of those. Because if you have one of our business cards, we changed it. This is the third time we've changed our email. But we're trying to get everything to be Bob and Tams. Like if you just do at Bob and Tams, all of our stuff comes up now, which is really great. I love that we have that.
We just have to get some shirts made that just say at Bob and Tam.
But we're looking to make some really customized shirts at the Buffalo Chip. And we're waiting for the Buffalo Chip to call and get that. There's our great waitress behind him. Oh. Chicken bone
Okay,
lady.
have a great day. Okay, Crispy Cake.
Chicken bone lady.
No.
Where's Neil at when you need him?
I know.
He'll be mad he wasn't
Don't
on.
forget. Okay.
What am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at our regular email.
What time is kickstands up for the ride? Don't know yet. We have to,
Probably 9
we're
o'clock.
gonna have to do the loop and see how long it takes, and we'll figure it out from there. We'll be posting everything on Facebook soon, and our website.
Yeah.
Hi from Pensacola. Hey, how are you? TL outside. Randy Biker Cowboy. Great coverage for all the events. Keep them coming. Thanks, Randy. We appreciate it. Are we done?
Let me look one more time for his email. If I got that one, I should have got the other one.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't forget Tam's has got an S on the end of it. So it's contact us at bobandtams.com. We should get it. Okay, Scott?
And if you still have trouble, you can always go to our website, Bob and Tams. You can contact us through there too. It'll say contact us, and it comes through the email.
6 is on. Staying at the Clarendon Destination Daytona. Can party at Sinners and Saints later in the night and just stumbling back to our
There you
room.
go.
There you
Sinners
go.
Saints got some good bands lined
We'll
up.
have to meet up with you guys again. Our king says usually shows up in the day before starts the rallies. Usually shows up the day before the rally starts. What time is kickstands up for the ride? Oh, I don't know. He said it usually shows up the day before the rally starts. I don't know if that's the bike he's talking about, the Bernie bike. Is the last resort open? It probably is. Is that where the monster movie was filmed, or where she?
Oh yeah, that's open. We never stopped there.
No, we drove by it once.
It was a little crowded last time, and we were on the bike, and I didn't really want to. I think we had someplace else we were going to go. But that's right down the street from the doghouse.
Okay, Scott. So don't forget the emails real quick before you leave. Now your thumb's hurting.
Yeah, arthritis. We're old.
Hmm.
All right, you can start. I got to use the bathroom now. You finish talking.
All
I'll go to the
right.
bathroom because I was going to show them this main street.
All right. So, we're down here on Main Street. We're at Hog. Yep. Hog Heaven. It's a really good barbecue place.
And their benches outside are padded.
Yeah. How about that?
That was special when I sat down. I didn't realize it.
And we're trying to get in touch with some more people that we need to talk to, some of the bars, the bar owners. Still trying to get a hold of the chief of police of Ormond, trying to get some information from him. The sheriff is going to be out of town. We're not going to be able to get up and meet up with him. Haven't heard from Charlie Rossmar yet to get a date and time to meet up with her and get some interviews. The land, they're unable to meet up with us. They said they're way too busy, but they invited us all out. So we'll have to put that information up. That's on Saturday, and it's only from 10 to 6. So if you want to go out to the land day, bike day, that's out by where the burning bike's going to be, and that'll be that day only from 10 to 6. Okay, I'll let you know, Ryder X. Mark Rube says, hey, this is Elvis. All right, Elvis. Mark Rube. Park up where the roller coaster used to be. Somebody told us that the other, I don't know, was it last year? It might have been you, Ride King. They said it's not too far, and I don't know if it costs or not. Hey, there's Marcus. Big hello from Camp Easy Ride, pop-up rally, lodge, cooling, just FYI. We still have a few spots for rally lodging. There you go. So if you don't have a spot, Marcus is on.
Oh.
If you don't have a spot and you don't want to have to bring all your stuff with you, contact Marcus. Go to his Facebook page, and he can get you hooked up, and it's a good spot to stay. He's also hooked us up. So thanks, Marcus. Valerie called me and got me some information. So we're going to run with that as soon as he's going to, I think it's Kenny, we're going to get in contact with. And she sent me a little clip that we can use too. She told me I was able to use it. Can't wait to see you, Scott. Can't wait to see you, Scott. Whoever Mark Roof is says he wants to see Scott. I don't know. They're going to show him a little bit of Main Street, and then we'll head out. But you got your glasses, or those yours? Okay.
I gave yours. I guess I can't flip this one around now.
You can't?
Oh, I got to go down to the thing. That's what I have to do.
Camera.
No.
You want your glasses back?
Probably. Nope, that turned us off.
Oh, the camera?
Yeah, I mean, hit my settings here and flip the camera around. Settings.
There's the good waitress right there.
Camera. Back-facing camera. There it is. Back. Close. There it is. All right. So now we're going to show. All right. All right. So here's the A1A. There's the Hilton. So if you want to stay at the Hilton or are staying at the Hilton, that parking garage to your left over here, that's a parking garage you can park in with cars and stuff during the rally. There's a parking lot there that charges park there. So we're going to have to go inside. So Main Street is right there, that light. The next light is Main Street. Make a right. Lots of traffic. Of course, we got no motorcycles coming by now. We'll go inside and show you the barbecue stand. Really, really, really good barbecue here. Can't show you the water. It's too far away to walk. She's finishing up her tea. There's a sign up there. You're looking at the A1A in Daytona. There's the Hilton. Get you a shirt here too. All right, we parked out here. And so that's Main Street just over there. We're just on the other side of that T-shirts and novelties is Main Street. There's another parking lot here. Usually more motorcycles park in there during the rally. They charge there too. And remember, if you're coming down here, spring break is going to be starting about the same time Bike Week does. So you got a lot of teeny boppers coming down. Let me look at the comments because I did bring my glasses. All right, Fender Kitty. There's Nicholas. Hi to Nicholas. Mark. Well, Mark, depends if you're bringing a trailer, you're looking for a motel, you're bringing a tent, or if you want to rent a tent. There's some options down here. Hotels, I don't know. If you haven't booked a hotel, you definitely want to start making some phone calls. You might check like Hotwire and stuff first. Once you find a vacancy, then call. Don't book through those third parties. Now we come out here and there ain't no motorcycles. Got the bikini girls already coming out. I guess I can't zoom in. At least she's a little older. Quiet now. There's a military plane out way up there. Yeah. So there's her sign. Hog Heaven. Great barbecue. This is just one block off of Main Street. You can actually walk right down here. That's the street that comes out next to Peanuts and George's and also Cruising Cafe. So not very far at all. But it is one way. Comes a racing car. He's fast. No, there ain't no motorcycles. And motorcycle ain't gone by yet.
I only have one phone. All right. There's the Hilton.
I showed that already. Closest hotel to Main Street. You get to see any motorcycle. See one girl walk by. Oh, here comes some bikes. There's one. And a trike. Oh, there they go. Look from and a big truck. And a Buick. It's kind of sad, wasn't it? A racing Jeep. Giving them a commentary. Another Jeep. I didn't see what kind of car that was. Oh, Volkswagen. A Jokeswagen. Some people on bicycles. A guy walking, collecting plastic bottles.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
Plastic bag. A burro for Emory.
There's some trucks. Comes another Jeep. Must be Jeep country. A bunch of people walking down the street here. It's like they brought their whole family. Here comes some workers. Gonna go fix that. Go put that pool back in down there at the Hawaiian Inn. Gonna go dig it up out of the ocean. I would have hate to see where all that stuff went to out there. It's all out there. A lot of trucks. All right. That's loud and annoying. All right. So with that, we're gonna leave you all right here. Hang on, I gotta turn the microphone around.
So thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll bring you some more information on Daytona as soon as we get it. Don't forget to check out the channel and find out where we're going to be. And if you're not able to make it, you can check out all the stuff you missed. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
Let's see what all we got.
Now he's going to answer comments.
Yo. That's gonna wrap it up. It's racing golf cart. I goes down here. Hi.